trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let for 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes, but...
Well, the year 1985 was certainly the year that Crumlin Camogie were certainly king of the roads. The reason why I started off playing that was for the simple reason Jim Boggins sang that the night the club Camogie won the All-Ireland final. And that night we were in O'Toole Park and Jim Boggins took the mic, which is very unusual actually if you remember Jim, he was never one to go for the limelight, but he took the mic and all of a sudden he starts singing King of the Road. So we'll always associate that song with him. But it was a year that everything from all the people that put the hard work into getting us an All-Ireland medal that day, like Jim Boggin, Billy Maloney, Phil Goff, like even prior to them, the Kay Dolans and all them people, like they actually did so much and brought the team on so much. So like we're the players on the pitch sometimes, but yeah, actually it was the people behind the scenes that really drove us on. That day we were playing a team at Athenry from Galway. Great game of camogie. Like I remember it was just start to finish, like up and down the field. Like the ball was going so fast. For the first 5-10 minutes, you actually thought you just couldn't get your breath for the simple reason that you're so nervous and that you just seemed to be running all over the place. That day was our back line was absolutely unbelievable. They really were. You'd Rita Bourne, Catherine Fien, Bernie Tona coming out with that ball, it was absolutely a great back line. And Bernie, with the grace that she had on with the hurling ball, was just spraying the ball out from to side. I was playing alongside Mary Marner beside me, and as you all know, Mary, if Mary's player got the ball, she was never going to pass Mary, that's for sure. And Mary had a brilliant game that day, and even threw out a few balls over to me to hit into the forward line. And Heavey, super game again. She went and actually she passed 3 great balls to Barbara Redmond and Anna McManus for them to score the goals. And unselfishly, she gave them the balls. She actually had a great game. Even she ran out about 20 yards to the ball from the forward line to pick up the ball, and all of a sudden I could see what she was doing. She scooped the ball out to me. I was nearly in the midfield, and scooped a good 10-15 yards straight into my hand on the run, and I popped it over the bar. And that was Heavey's point, because she made the effort to do what she did. Everyone, the whole panel that day, because all the subs were more or less used, and we won. And when that final whistle went, the atmosphere, in the dressing room even afterwards, but out on the pitch, getting the trophy, it was just an unbelievable year for Crumlin Camogie. And it was a year, it kicked us off for a few years after that, because we won our few championships, leagues and all that. So, I had the great pleasure of playing with a lot of fantastic players from that era. And then after that, it would have been fantastic players coming forward from that panel who didn't actually get onto the field, but they were great renowned players after the 85 final. So thanks to everybody in Crumlin Club and all the people who are sadly are gone before us, but they're the ones that actually made Crumlin Camogie what it is today. So fantastic memories I have of Crumlin Camogie. I have fantastic memories of lots of different things, and maybe on the pitch, it's one of those things you have memories of the pitch or memories off the pitch. And I always remember the great times that we had off the pitch too, the turkey draws, knocking on people's houses to see would they buy tickets for the club to make a bit of money for the teams. And you wouldn't see that nowadays today, like knocking on doors, see, do you want to buy a raffle ticket for a turkey, or on a Saturday going back after training to the club, and all you had was a block of cheese sitting in front of you, slices of blocks of cheese with a Coke, so great memories, great friendships, and even though I've been gone from playing camogie or even training or being really involved with Crumlin Camogie, I always talk about Crumlin GAA club with great respect I have for everybody in the area, everybody in the club, and I'm always very proud to say that I played camogie for Crumlin GAA. So that's my memory, 1985. The king of the roads we were that year, and we're no flash in the pan. If the Evening Herald one day put a big article, Crumlin flash in the pan, and we showed them for years after that we were no flash in the pan. So thanks for asking me to do this. My name's Cathy Walsh, and I hope I didn't bore you too much. I was told to keep it within 2 minutes, but I think I'd have to run over a little bit. Take care of yourselves, and come on Crumlin GAA, come on the parish.